Hey everyone, we'll get started in just a minute. So let's dance a little bit to get in the mood. I love this song. Okay, make sure you get your startup guide that came in your kit. If you haven't got it yet, no problem. All right. Hello everyone, my name is Jess Markowitz. I am a Superstar Director in the huge group of Group Make It Happen, and my group is Jesse's, sorry, that's my old team name. I changed it a lot of time ago, but anyways, it's Angels of Light, see, be the light. And if you're in my organization, I'm your upline, I'm your sponsor, your director, your superstar director, one of them, maybe all of them, or you are in Group Make It Happen because we are a big family, so we invite everybody to our calls. There is also a training call that is on the first Thursday of the month. The one that I do is on the third Thursday of the month, and today is Thursday, the 15th of October. Today, we just launched our awesome NHL warmers, which is so exciting. So you are getting started at the perfect time, because we have so much amazing things happening in this business. Our business is booming and growing, and when other businesses are going out of business, our businesses are exploding because we have a feel-good, amazing product that literally changes emotions. Right now in 2020, October, we're in the middle of a pandemic and people just are kind of not feeling their best right now. They have a little bit of anxiety, and our products literally give them comfort, make them feel good, give them great emotions, and it makes their house not only look amazing, but it makes it smell amazing. So you're definitely at the right time in this type of business that you're getting started. And so I want to congratulate you on your new business. And what we're going to talk about today, if you do have a startup guide that came in your kit, this one might be the old one, you might have a more updated one. Make sure you grab that because we're going to go over it a little bit. One of the biggest mistakes, there's actually a few I'm going to go over that new consultants make, are they don't read their startup guide. And many of your questions are going to be, what does this mean? What does PRV mean? What does TWV mean? And there is a glossary in the back that tells us all of those little acronyms. But they're verbiage and what we call lingo that is going to be used in your business regularly. So we want you to make sure that, I always tease my group and say, this is like your Scentsy Bible for the first 70 days of your business. Bring it with you everywhere you go. So when you're just kind of hanging out, you could be looking at it. But one of the things is that it literally, what is the first thing that went through your mind when you clicked join? It was probably, okay, what now? What do I do, right? And the first thing is, I hope you got an email, a welcome email. If you're brand new, check your spam if you didn't get an email from Scentsy, or if you're in, you'll probably have gotten a welcome email from either your upline superstar directors, Becca and Kelly, Becca Levi and Callie Smith, or if I'm your superstar director, it's you got an email from Jess Fragrance, which is me. And so if you didn't get those, make sure you check your spam, because the most important one I will say is the one from Scentsy, and it should say from Scentsy Inc., because it literally shows you how to start your business, how to get on the workstation, how to start, what first step that you need to take. So I'm so grateful that we have one of my team members that is lending her workstation for us. So thank you, Jasmine. She's been great, volunteered to let me pop around her workstation so you guys can have a visual of what I'm talking about, because my workstation doesn't look like your workstation because I'm not brand new. I've been around for 9.5 years. So the way it looks now looks nothing like it did when I first started. We didn't have not even a quarter of the amount of tools and steps that you guys had. So it makes me so excited to share that you guys have so much possibility and opportunity to be as successful as you want to be. but the key is to utilize it, okay? So I said one of the biggest mistakes new consultants make when they first start is they don't read this. The second one is they don't go through their first things first checklist. So we're gonna go ahead and pop on Jasmine's workstation. I'm gonna click share. All right, so this should look basically like your workstation. When you first log on, there's always going to be a banner of telling you anything that is happening that's important for you to read. So they've made some changes to upcoming limited time offer dates. So we really need to make sure we're paying attention to that. So make sure you log on to and click the news article. It's going to update you what's happening with new launch dates. They're also warning you that shipping time is a little bit longer than normal because of COVID. That is happening around the world. So the one thing that's so important is that this is your business. You are the face of your business. So a customer can buy the same product from you that they can buy from me. And the only reason why they're going to stick with you or me is one, because they have a relationship with you already built, as well as even if you already have a relationship, your attitude towards the way the business is running is going to be contagious in a positive way or a negative way. So if you're like, oh man, I can't believe it's taking this long for my stuff to come in, you are going to bleed that into your customers' way of looking at your business. So it's so important to back up your company and let them know, which they are working literally 6 days a week, 24/7. So around the clock, trying to make sure that we keep up with demand. The reason why our company is a little bit slower, one is because we don't have control over UPS and FedEx and any of the other carriers that we've added on since COVID. As well as our business is literally like quadrupled in amount of sales that have been going on and packages going on. So Scentsy has hired over 900 plus employees to try to keep up with the demand. So again, you're in the right company. You joined at the perfect time because the business is going this way right now. And you could just go right along with us, but you decide by the way you handle everything. So it's just best practice to let your clients know that we have about a 10-day business turnaround right now, and I will keep you posted when I get any status change. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now. And then we also have a status list right here. Things are selling out or going back order. And so we want to make sure that we keep our eyes away. If you're going to a party or you're having your launch party, just check that list so you don't go, marketing that product like it was the best thing since sliced bread and then they can't get it, right? So, but there are going to have dates of when it'll come in stock. So your client might say, you know what, I'll wait. It's fine. I want that product. I don't care if it comes in next month opposed to a week or two from now. Okay. So your first things first checklist, it is exactly what it says. It's the first steps to your business. So as you can see, Jasmine has green little bubbles here. Yours may not be green because you haven't selected the actual button. A lot of people new that have been joining have been telling me, I went through all the steps, Jess, but it still says not complete. The reason why is because you have to actually physically click the button. I'm not going to click it again because I don't want to unselect her button. Because a part of earning Sensational Start, which I hope that you're aware of, if you're not, we are going to cover that in just a second, is completing the first things first checklist. So you could be rocking with sales, you could be sponsoring like nobody else, but if you don't click those green buttons that you finish that first things first checklist, you won't complete the full requirements for Sensational Start level 1, 2, or 3. And the reason why is because these steps are vital to your business, okay? This is the new consultant orientation. If you're not watching that, then you're going to be behind. You're going to feel kind of out of, you don't know what's happening. So you're going to take a workstation tour right here. The next step is scheduling your launch party. Now, I'm going to kind of skip ahead really fast. You see how Jasmine has over $1,000 in sales. It's because she did a launch party. So if you're gonna try to squeak by and not do a launch party, you're only hurting yourself and your business. I know it can be scary. All of us, when we click join, even me 9.5 years ago, I thought I didn't know anybody. I thought I had nobody to sell to. And guess what? When I closed my first month, I sold over $4,000 to people that I thought I didn't know. Okay. So it's all about learning ways to get to know people and to get your business out to new people, which your training calls are going to do that. Okay. Not necessarily this one, but the other ones. We have a Super Saturday call that is every Saturday morning. I have a Monday night call in my group. The home office has trainings on Tuesdays that you can register for. And there's tons and tons of YouTube channels. If you are in my group, or if you're not, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel. It's Markowitz Jess. And I have hundreds of training available to you, okay? So schedule your lunch party. Now, again, you're gonna say probably, oh man, Jess, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Can I have a launch party? Well, that is up to your discretion. I would usually, any launch party is your very close friends and family, okay? The reason why we want you to stick to that, we call that a warm market, is because we want you to be comfortable with the people that you are first introducing your business to, because they're not expecting you to be a perfect Scentsy consultant that knows all the answers. They know you're brand new. They want to support you. They want to help you learn. So if you gather your closest friends and family together, you can probably feel comfortable that if they're sick, they're not going to come, right? They're going to respect you. And the thing is you can have as many launch parties as you want. You can have one every day if you want, or one every weekend. The idea is to try to get your business in front of as many people as possible, as fast as possible. Okay. And that may take 10 launch parties with groups of 5 or whatever. Your launch party is going to be different to you. Of course, we're in the world of internet right now. When I started, social media wasn't the biggest way of communicating, but today that is the way, especially because of the pandemic. So people are on all types of social media platforms. So if you're not on one, even if you're scared, you're like, that's not my deal. If you want your business to grow and meet people outside of your warm market, I encourage you, I suggest, I ask you to step out of your comfort zone and try to get on some type of social media platform. Ask somebody you know that knows about it to help you get started. And you can start with people that you know, and then you'll build from there, okay? And again, you'll go to training calls that'll teach you how to find new networks of people. All right, unboxing your starter kit, whether you have your kit or not. This is one thing that almost every new consultant tells me. I'll start when I get my starter kit. That is one of the biggest mistakes. Another big mistake is you have immediate access for people to start buying from you the second you click join. You have a website for 3 months for free, just to see how much it helps you. If you have friends out of state, out of the town, whatever, family, they can go on and shop from your website. But they won't do that unless you have a way to give them the website, whether you text it to them, email it to them, blast it on social media. However, you can be getting sales before your starter kit even arrives. Excuse me. Now, the unboxing of the starter kit is because social media is where everybody's at, like I just said. So people like to see live action. When they see you unboxing, they feel like they're with you. They feel your excitement. So obviously share your excitement. If you're like, oh my gosh, this is so cool, look at this warmer, that energy is going to pass on to your audience, and they're going to want to either join you and get their own starter kit. They are going to want to host with you so they can get a bunch of Scentsy products, or they're going to buy from you. Okay. But did you notice that I did join, host, buy? That's because joining is the best product that you have available. Okay. I know when you're brand new, you think, well, man, I don't even have anybody to sell to yet. Why would I have somebody join? Because if you are in this to build a business, sponsoring is the best way to grow a business and grow an income, hands down. And you're going to hear a lot about that when you start tapping into training calls, okay? So if you have social media and you're willing to start one, or you're willing to start one, unbox your kit online. If you already opened it and you're like, man, I didn't do that, do it again. Box it back up and open it up again and let them share the excitement. All right, so this one is submit your first order. So this is going to walk you through how to place an order. So if you don't have a sponsor that's able or willing, there are some out there, some of them don't want to, or they don't have the time or whatever. Let's not assume negative things. They just may not be able to sit with you and close your order with you. This literally is like a sponsor walking you through how to place an order. Now, if you do have a sponsor upline that is willing and able to walk you through to close your first order, then by all means, ask them. If you feel more comfortable, by all means, go ahead. But if not, then you want to make sure you watch this video once, maybe twice, whatever. All right. The next one is your SMART goal. Now, I'm going to actually click on this because I really want you guys to, I'm just going to, since you took the time to watch this training call, we're going to do this together because this is one of your most important steps that you're going to make. Okay? Sorry, my dogs are trying to get in the house. Oh, I don't know why I can't hear. Let's see if they, did I stop it? This isn't working. Hold on one second. I'm gonna stop it really fast. Oh, somebody's trying to get in. I don't know why. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry, this normally doesn't happen. Oh, there we go. Ah, that is really loud. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen again. All right, here we go. Okay, let me try to see how I get out of this to make it a little smaller here. All right, so I'm going to fast forward it a little bit to where it shows the right past it. Okay, I'm going to stop it now. Stop. Okay. All right, so you guys see this. So specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. So Scentsy actually places a goal for you in your first 15 days. Right now during COVID, we're in October, you have an extra 5 days because they know that kits might be coming a couple days later than normal, things like that, okay, and shipping and all that stuff. So you have actually 20 days to achieve a $500 goal. Now, where does that $500 goal come from? It's very specific. The reason why they want you to try to achieve a $500 goal is because that is the average party of 8 to 10 people. placing orders. And that is about the average of how many people tend to show up to a party if you invite about 30 people, okay? So if you invite 30, about 8 to 10 actually show up. If it's more than that, you did a great job, okay? And the average party that gets closed is about 500. The second reason why 500 is important is because when you do become a sponsor, that is the minimum amount of sales that is required of you to place every month to be paid off your downline, okay? To get it, it's called a sponsoring bonus. So what they're doing is they're showing you if you can do 515 days or 20 days, you can absolutely do it in a full calendar month to be able to keep up with your quota to be paid off your downline. And also, there's another reason, is because it's halfway to promoting in the company for the first time. Now, I showed you guys Jasmine's, let me show you her workstation. I'm gonna bring you back over to her dashboard. So the first one, halfway is to 1,000. So right here, it literally says next title is certified. So because this little gauge or whatever you want to call it, I can't think right now, is complete, that means she hit her $1,000 goal, okay? So she not only hit her 15 day goal, which is the shooting star goal, but she hit her $1,000 goal. So she is on her way to a sensational start. And the second goal that they did for you is that they place is the 70-day goal. And that is called Sensational Start. And you can earn level 1, 2, or 3, and all 3 qualifications are different. So they're a little bit greater, and you also get a little bit more of a reward. So she's well on her way to her Sensational Start level 1. Checklist is completed. That's one of the qualifications. And then it's 1,500. So she has 70 days to complete that. And there is an extra extension for the 70-day as well. So I think it's about 80 days. So what it's doing, it's showing you how important setting goals is and how achievable it is if you break it down back to the SMART goal. So let me go back to, I wish I stayed on that. Oh, I think it's just, okay, there we go. So measurable. So it's measurable because you can say, I'm setting a launch party and I'm inviting a certain amount of people and I have within a certain amount of time. Now, I always suggest to everybody to try to get your launch party in the first 10 days, especially, or 15 days. So you have a 5-day kind of extra so you can, people that wasn't able to order, wasn't able to show up to the party, you can still collect those orders and still hit your goal, okay? And is it achievable? It absolutely is, because statistically we've proven for the 17 years since he's been in business that if you set those goals and you break it down to the shooting star and the sensational start, it actually is very achievable. Is it relevant? So relevant, I want to give you an example. For you to set a goal for 500 in your first 15 to 20 days is absolutely, it makes sense, right? But if you were to say, I want to be a superstar director, which is the very top level of the company, in my first 15 days or 70 days, that's not really achievable, right? So you're taking out the achievement, and you're also, what does it matter to you to be a superstar director when you haven't actually gone through the steps of being a new consultant yet, right? And that may be a bad example, I apologize, but I hope that you read those different breakdowns. And then the time bound, Scentsy gives you the time bound, the 15 to 20 days, 20 days currently in 2020, and then the time bound in your first 70 days, 70 to 80 days in this current circumstance, but it's normally only 70 days, and plenty of people achieve it. So I want you to also, in your startup guide, it's going to give you a very clear breakdown of what you have to do to achieve those, as well as what you're going to get. And oh yeah, here we go. I think we're getting close. So there's actually a lot of different awards you can earn in Scentsy. One of the things that you can earn is every single month, if you sell over $2,000, you will get, it's called the monthly sales award. And that is going to give you a 5% bonus. So that's 30% commission. And you're also going to get a cool little charm. And of course it's on the like 3rd page. So it's on actually page 5. All right. If this, I mean, I think there's a more updated one than this, so it might be on a different page, but it says Sensational Start Award. So it breaks it down, what you have to earn and achieve in order to get, there's product credit involved with every single level, which means you can buy business supplies or product. You'll get a lapel pin and a certificate of achievement. Now, when you get to level 2 and level 3, I always ask everybody to strive for level 2 or level 3. Level 1 is great, but level 2 and level 3 are where you're really going to be building a great foundation to your business. But you also get a really cool warmer that is it looks like a shooting star. It like rolls in. I actually have it here, and I should probably have taken a picture already. I'm gonna just take a picture and then show it to you guys on the screen. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like a glowing star, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So you get that as one of your gifts, and you also get a certificate of achievement and a lapel pin. Level 3 is the cool, really, really big deal one. They say that those who achieve level 3 tend to, and I say tend to because people that don't also do, and people that do also don't, but they tend to go on to becoming directors and above in the business, just because the foundation that they lay in that first 70 days of their business. Okay, so Jasmine is well on her way to that because she's done so well in the first couple days of her business. And what it does is will let you know that you earned it. And then this is where she'll have an opportunity. The day that you actually place your order for the shootings, that you hit 500 PRV, which is personal retail volume, is the day that your 90 days will start. So she has 90 days from the day she placed her order to place this Shooting Star Enhancement Kit. And what that is an additional kit that gives you more products that don't come in your regular kit. Now, if you joined with the host kit, you didn't get as much products as you would have if you purchased the $99 kit. But even if you did get the $99 kit, you still have a lot more in this enhancement kit. And even Jasmine asked me the other day, is it worth it? It's really up to you, but it's basically, are you going to be truly growing your business? You want to have one of every product if possible, so you can demo and show and even experience it yourself, and be able to give a good testimony because you feel like like an icky salesperson if you're trying to sell something you've never tried or you don't actually have a testimony of. So if you want to be that consultant that you're actually just sharing something you love instead of feeling like an icky salesperson, then you definitely want to try the products, whether you do it with the enhancement kit or you just buy it from one of your orders. Now, over here is where you're going to be able to get all your extra business aspects of the business. Like this is where you're going to place an order. So you'll go into orders, and then you'll either click a create a party, an individual order, or this is where you're going to buy business supplies. Okay, so if you click on business supplies, I'm going to share with you a couple supplies that are important to have that aren't in your starter kit. Okay, so you're going to see how it kind of separates different types of products. So if you do to all products, you're going to be able to just to scroll. Okay, but some of the items that are important are labels. Labels are one of the most important things to your business. You don't want anything, even a piece of paper, to leave your house without your label on it. Why is that? Because you don't know where that piece of paper is going to end up. If you make sure, I'm just going to point this out, make sure that you are paying attention when you're buying stuff, that it says what country and what language that you would like it in, because people mistakenly buy starter guides with the wrong language and the wrong country. So make sure that you're paying attention to that when you are ordering things that have like actual verbiage on it, like catalogs and stuff, okay? So it'll let you do a drop down to pick the right one. But labels, we just say label, 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 okay? You may leave a catalog on your dentist's chair because you didn't realize they called your name and you put it down and left it there by accident, which I encourage you to do it intentionally because you want people to get your stuff. But if they find something, if the next person sits down and starts looking through your catalog and they want something, if they don't have immediate action to contact you or get on your website, you're going to lose a sale, okay? Or worse, a future hostess or a future consultant. So label, label, label. Now, the next thing is you're gonna wanna buy bags because you only get a little bit of bags in your starter kit. So you wanna make sure that you have small bags. The catalog bags are like for like a couple bars or to hang a catalog on a door or something if you're dropping something off. The large sacks are going to fit like a warmer and maybe like a mini warmer. The merchantite bags are gonna, they're like a 6-pack of bars. Let's keep scrolling. These are all amazing and important for your business, okay? Anything in the success store is a business expense that you can write off on your taxes because this is marketing, okay? So you'll write it off as marketing. Here are the different types of labels. You can order ones that are printed for you. And then there's one other resource that I'll show you in just a second, but I wanted to get to here. A vinyl on your car is one of the best investments you can do. Now, I'm not gonna say that you're just gonna get people calling you left and right. Don't put words in my mouth, but one thing it's doing is it's getting your business in people's faces. And they may see your car 10 times driving by before they go, what is Scentsy? Or I need to get that girl's or a guy's, info, okay? It's free marketing, guys. Wherever you are parked or stuck in traffic, they're right behind you. Everybody's got a smartphone, and whether they're supposed to be on their phones or not, if they're stuck in traffic, they're probably looking up your website, okay? I know they are because it's happened to me before, all right? So that is one of the best things you can do for your business because it's free. It's like a free billboard driving around, okay? I live in Las Vegas. They have those big billboards driving around the strip because they want to market to everybody. I have a billboard to my business driving around wherever I go, okay? I've had people literally call me when I'm sitting in line at the bank and say, can I have a catalog? So that's another thing. Make sure you always have business cards, catalogs, order forms. You are your business. Wherever you go, you are a walking business. So if you're going to market, you want to make sure that you are ready for business if somebody stops you. So make sure you have your business on you all the time. If you got the $99 kit, you got a little Scentsy bag. So make sure, and it's insulated, so it keeps everything cool. So you can bring your testers with you. You can bring everything you want everywhere you go. Okay. So those are really two things that are the most important is the vinyl, I would say, in my experience, and labels, or three, sorry, and bags, okay? Now, some type of a pin that you can market yourself, dream job available if you really want to grow your team, or you see that I have a name badge on, you can buy a name badge right here. It's actually on sale right now because she's in her first 70 days. So there's certain things that you get, see how the vinyl's on sale, in your first 70 days. So if you're gonna buy it in your first 70 days because it's on sale for you, okay? All right, so that is your business supplies. Now, anything that's not personalized, like a name badge or your labels, can be added to a party. So you will pay shipping in the Success Store if you buy it separately. But if you wanted to buy some stickers, you can type this into your party order and you can get it shipped, and then if you're getting a free shipping order, you can avoid shipping or lower cost or whatever, okay? Now the other way that I mentioned that you can buy other type of personalized stuff like labels and stuff is through our partnership with Vistaprint, and that is called the Scentsy Pro Shop. So we'll just pop on there really fast so you can see it. And you can just go through, so new 2020 tools, apparel, so you can buy Scentsy shirts, business cards. Jasmine just showed me really pretty circle ones she got recently that are very pretty for if you want to put round ones on, which are really cute. So this is where you're going to buy supplies. Now, your pay portal, this is so important. Everybody wants to know, how do I get paid, right? You get paid on the 10th of every month after the month that you sold in. So this month we're in October, you're going to get paid for whatever you do in October all the way till the 31st at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is the last moment that you can place an order that's going to count towards the following month, which is November 10th, to be paid, okay? If you want 25% instead of 20, then goal yourself to hit that $1,000 in your first month. If you want 30% instead of 25, then goal yourself to hit 2,000 every month. Statistically, those that do that and also sponsor 1 to 2 people every month tend to become, in the first 2 to 5 years, potentially can be making what doctors and lawyers make if you're teaching your team to do the same thing, okay? Because you want your team to be doing what you're doing, which is sponsoring and selling. Now, I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna go into this because that's my private information, but in this is where you're gonna set up your bank account so you can either have the money sent to your business card, which is gonna be mailed to you in a white envelope. You're not gonna see it. It's not gonna be all Scentsified or anything. It's gonna say Scentsy, like a small little in the corner. So don't throw anything out, any junk mail, until you get your card, and you'll get it within your first 30 days, if not sooner. And it's a cute little Scentsy card that has little wax melts on it. Super cute, great marketing opportunity. So you can have it sent directly to your Scentsy card, which is immediate money loaded. Or if you sent it to your bank account, it takes 2 to 3 business days depending on your bank, okay? Right here, this is our Scentsy Success section, which is our news, training, and marketing. So Scentsy News is where you're going to get any updates that you need to know what's going on. So deadlines for new consultant awards are back. So this is actually something important. I just saw that right now. In April, we announced temporary deadline extensions for new consultant awards as part of a response to COVID. As proven by record-breaking sales and sponsoring, nothing can stop your Scentsy spirit. We have determined that these extensions are no longer necessary effective November 1st. That is very important to know because I didn't see that. I haven't been on my workstations since 1 o'clock today. So that's very important. So if you start, well, you guys that are on this call have already started, so you have that extension, but if you sponsor anybody after November 1st, it will go back to the 15th for Shooting Star, the 15 days, and then the 70 days for the Sensational Start. So very important information. So now you can see why it's so important to be checking your news tab fairly regularly, okay? Now we'll go back to our dashboard so we can see that list again. Now training, just like any other job you've ever had, you went through a training period, guys, right? They didn't just throw you in front of a register and said, have at it, do it, you know, bring this person up. There was a training period, right? So you have to think of your business that way as well. You have to learn your craft. So whatever time you can chop out of your day or your week, give yourself dedicated time to train yourself. Just like if you're on this call right now, you planned to chop out an hour of training, right? So put it in your calendar, because here's the thing, guys, if you don't schedule it, it won't happen. So most of you had it in your calendar, or you had it on a checklist, or whatever you were planning to do, you knew that you were going to be on this call tonight, okay? So do that for every training. Now you can browse by topic, which you can see. I want to learn how to, okay, new sponsors. I just sponsored somebody brand new. I'm a new consultant. I'm a new director. Party themes. This is our training from Scentsy Family Reunion, which is our annual convention. It's called Scentsy Family Reunion. Great material in there. Again, selling and sponsoring, this breaks down. If you want to know about host coaching, if you have your first host that wants to host for you, that's when you want to dive into, right? So I'm not going to go through all these, but I just want you guys to kind of have an idea of all the amazing trainings that you have available right here on your training center. Browse by video, FAQs. Now, FAQs, I would print every single FAQ out and put in a little binder. So if you go to a party and they ask you all these detailed questions about what's in this product, blah, 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 you don't have to memorize it, guys. I have been doing this 9.5 years. I haven't memorized this stuff. I have my own little Bible that I put my book that I put my starter guide and my FAQs in, and I bring it to every party just in case somebody interrogates me about a product, okay? Training events. Now, every Tuesday, every Tuesday at 2 o'clock, our home office, he's called our field director, meaning he's the one that does our trainings. He goes live on the Scentsy Family Consultants Facebook page. So if you're not a part of the Scentsy Family Facebook page yet, make sure you join that because you'll get his live trainings. And then on Thursdays at 2, which was today, Sarah Walker, another part of the training team, will go live as well. And then you could just click on this Scentsy Family Facebook page and you can add yourself right there. Here is the new consultant broken down just for new consultants. So you can, I don't know why mine is taking so long, apologize. Oh, that's not good. Let's see. All right, I'm not gonna, just for time. Scentsy has a wellness program. This is really cool. Scentsy cares about your health. They have challenges that you can take every month, like stopping sugar for a month, or how many steps you can take for a month. And they do awards if you achieve your goal, because they know that if you're healthy and you have energy, you're going to have the ability to do more with your business, right? And do more with your family. This is a family oriented business. They want to add value to your family. So they want you to have the energy to do your business and spend time with your family and not be worn out. So the best way to do that is to stay healthy, right? Now, down here are all prior trainings that have already happened. So emails to customers went out about, I think, our breast cancer warmer, about other products. So they market for us. And then this one was on February 24th, training call clip, create a party. So this is another video you can watch. So now you can, again, this is all on your own time to kind of browse, but I just want you to know how much resources you literally have at your fingertips. So, but if you're not constantly training yourself, you're only hurting yourself. I've been doing this, again, a long time, and I still train myself every week because, one, you can never know too much, and sometimes you just need to be reminded of all the things that are available, and you might catch yourself saying, dang, I haven't done that in a long time. I need to do that. Here's your marketing tab. We're so blessed to have a marketing team that literally creates amazing flyers for us, okay? One thing I have to share with you is any licensed product, like our NFL, our, those are all NFL things right now, but our NHL that just launched, our Disney products, those are the only images that can't be edited at all. You can't put a word on there. You can't make it into a collage. It has to be used exactly the way it is put into the marketing, because that's how the NFL has approved it, or the NHL or Disney has approved us to market. Now, the only exception to that, and I just learned this from compliance literally last week, is the exception to stories in your Facebook and in your Instagram. You can put something above or below or beside it on your stories, but you can't put anything on top of it. That is the only exception to any type of changing or adding something to the marketing post when it comes to licensed products. So if you don't know, if you're not a stories person on Instagram or Facebook, don't worry about it. But if that is like the new thing, is doing stories. That's how people see your stuff. So it's a great workaround to not being able to, do anything extra. So you can put your website on top of it. You can put, this is how much it is on underneath, but it has to be through stories. Okay. Idea share right here. This is so you can actually give them your ideas. You can give them the company ideas that your clients give you. So they want to know, okay? They want to know what you want to, you think they should add. Calendar, this is going to give you a calendar of everything that's happening. So if you add it to your, over here, subscribe to the calendar, all of this stuff is going to go into your calendar on your phone or your laptop or whatever. So you'll know when everything's happening. Okay, so we're on the 15th right now. So bring back my buddy lunch today and NHL lunch today. And then product training Facebook Live was at 1 today, or Pacific Standard Time. And then bring back my buddy winner email is going to go out tomorrow for you to all your clients. So get as many people into your contacts tab, which we'll go to in a second. Let me see how we are on time real fast because I know we're getting short. Okay. Again, it's just going to make sure that you are on top of knowing when things are launching. Okay. So some of our holiday collection is launching on the 19th that wasn't able to be launched. So we have new products launching on the 19th. And again, pay attention to your noobs tab because those dates can change. So you don't want to miss out on a date if something moves up or gets delayed. Now, you are all in an incentive period. Every fall season from the beginning of August July, because our new catalog changes in July, until December 31st, we do an incentive that you can earn. Every 5 years, we have been going to Disney World, and you can actually earn a trip for you and your family. And you can earn up to 6 people. And just because you're brand new, don't count yourself out. Because as long as you're selling and you are growing a team and helping them promote and you're promoting, you can absolutely earn this trip to go to Disney World for you and a family member or 5 family members, just depending on how much you're recruiting and helping your team grow. There's a tracker right here. And so it shows like Jasmine already has 2,071 points towards her incentive, and she just started. So that just shows you sales is important. But it is required to have sponsoring points as well, because what the incentive is doing is teaching you what you need to do to run a good business with Scentsy. All of the tasks that they're asking you to do to break down. So PRV consistently, personal promotions. So she got 1,000 points extra because she promoted, paid at title. So when she becomes a lead consultant and above, if she gets paid every month, she'll get points for that. And then sponsoring points is team promotions, newly certified people. And then that is something that we do have a summer incentive as well. And so people that earn the summer incentive got points to roll over into this incentive. So if you're interested in earning this trip, don't hesitate to connect with your sponsor and say, I want to earn this trip. Help me break this down. Okay. But I do want you to see how to earn. There is a breakdown. So if you start it certified, this is how you're going to earn for at least you. Okay. And then your sponsor can help you figure out what you need to do to earn your mom or your daughter or your husband and your kids or whoever you're trying to do. And here's the FAQs that break down all the most important, what's the word? The questions that people most ask, whatever that expression is, I can't think right now. Events, this is where you're going to register for any kind of events that we have for Scentsy. Like Scentsy Family Reunion in July. We have a smaller event for the summer called World Tour that is coming in February that this is where you're going to register in events, okay? Communication, this is where you're going to email your clients if you want to email from the workstation. And then this is how you're going to edit your newsletter if you want to edit your newsletter, all right? Looks like Jasmine had 13 emails that went out and she had 3 clicks, which is a really good percentage. And she has 12 new subscribers. So that is really cool. And what she can do is she can literally click on this and see who they were. I'm going to get out of that pretty fast because I don't want their private information shown. But she could see who they were and what they actually clicked. So she can follow up and say, hey, I noticed that you clicked on the scent of the month. Do you want to get that before it's not 10% off anymore? Which leads me to, we have a new warmer and scent every single month. So we're going to talk about how you can enroll in that in just a second. Reporting is when you start to have, you've been in the business for a while, you can actually pull up sales history. So sales reports, this is for when you start a team and you'll go over your training for sponsoring in your training center and with your sponsor with these two. So I'm not going to really focus on those right now. But if you are sponsoring immediately, then you're going to jump into those immediately. But we're going to focus on people that are brand new and don't have a team yet. So see how this says there was no arrow with this? It's probably because she has no history yet with anything that is she needs to look up. So we have new, we have things that come back every season. So she could look up if they bought this fall something. When we come back next fall, she can go and see everybody that ordered those products and let them know that they're back. And then she can, they can order them. All right, up here is your accounts tab. This is where you're going to, I'm not going to go in there because her private information is in there, but that is where you're going to find where you can enroll in your Scented Warmer of the Month kit, which only consultants can purchase, okay? And it's going to be something that is reduced price. So you're going to get bars, a room spray. Currently we're getting a brick, but we normally get all bars, and a tester. So your tester set is up to date. You're also going to get flyers, and you're also going to get, rub and sniffs. I went blank for a second. So rub and sniffs basically are the scent of the month, and you could stick them on your catalogs, on your flyers, and then they have something to smell, which is really, really awesome. So you can literally mail fragrance to them. And it's at like I said, a reduced price, but this kit you actually get commission off it. So if you purchase a kit that's, let's say $80 because there's a warmer in it, there's a scent of the month kit and a scent and warmer of the month kit. So you could choose which one you want to do. Right now, this is our warmer of the month. I don't know if you could see it very good. Right there, the glow something. I can't remember the name of it. I should know. It's right here. It's called Glimmer and Glow. So that's what's 10% off in October, okay? And then the muffin, it's called Walnut Raisin Muffin Scent is what's 10% off right now. So that's the scent of the month. So you want to market that because people like a sale. So you could say, well, this is on sale right now, but it's going to go up in the month of November. So you get it while it's on sale. That's a great way to make sure that they, get a good deal. Let me think what else. We're basically done. So I'm going to open up for questions, but I just want to make sure that I'm going to share again and kind of go over the dashboard again. So, okay, one thing I want to share is Scentsy Club. Scentsy Club is a program that they can get a subscription to getting their products sent to them automatically every 1 month, every 2 months, or every 3 months. They decide how often they want it to get done. There's actually I just got a statistic from one of my meetings the other day, and that, let me pull that number up. It's an insane amount of percentage of Scentsy Club members enroll every single month for our whiff box. 43% have whiff boxes in their Scentsy Club. So that means the whiff box is basically new products, new fragrances in a box, and it's a surprise. Nobody knows what we're gonna get until you get the box. And that's kind of like the hot thing right now, those subscription boxes, and you can unbox them on Facebook Live or your Instagram. And 83% of them, of people that are enrolled right now, have a monthly subscription, not a bi-monthly or a tri-monthly. So this is definitely a good thing for your business because it's automatic sales every single month. And then in this program, it's called Always Get My Bar. That is so if something discontinues, Scentsy will still make the bar for them if they want to keep getting it. People get really addicted to their bars and they hate when we discontinue them for the season. So the last thing we're just gonna do is we're gonna watch this very short video just so you kind of have an idea of what this is. because it's something you want to be offering to everybody, especially people that buy regularly. It will, they get 10% off, just off a $30 order. And if they get to 60, they're going to get a half off item. So it's a great, great deal, especially for people that don't want to host and don't want to become a consultant. So we'll watch that and we will.
Let's face it, running out of room freshener can be a problem. Running out of odor fighters can be scary. But running out of signature Scentsy fragrance can be a disaster. Avoid catastrophe by joining Scentsy Club, the program that lets you schedule regular shipments of your favorite Scentsy consumables. You know, the stuff that runs out. Just select one of the 3 delivery frequencies to suit your schedule, then select your products. If you change your mind, simply select the delivery frequency that works better for you. Scentsy Club offers some amazing perks too, like always get my bar. If we discontinue a Scentsy bar that's in your subscription, we'll keep making it just for you. This perk is exclusive to Scentsy Club members only because you're just that special. Plus, you'll automatically receive a 10% discount on orders of $30 or more. And when your order hits $60, you can also add an additional Scentsy Club product to your order at half price. As always, your Scentsy consultant is at your service to help you with anything you need. So what are you waiting for? Join Scentsy Club today. Scentsy Club, fragrance on your schedule.
Okay. And the whiff box is the only way you can get half off on a whiff box is through the Scentsy Club. So that's a really cool thing. I get my whiff box half off. You can be a club member. A lot of consultants subscribe to their favorite stuff. And so we don't even have to think about if we run out of stuff because we're worried about making sales and keeping stock for our customers. So you can just get your favorite stuff. I'm sorry, I keep adjusting myself. Your stuff automatically shipped too. And so it's just a great way to be using your own products. The last thing I'm going to say is you own your own store now, meaning you should be purchasing products that you used to buy from another product line or other store, like laundry. Why buy Tide when you have a laundry line that you own a business of? You are the business owner of a Scentsy product. So you can get your detergent and then you're also able to sell the products because you use it and you can show them, hey, smell my shirt, it smells amazing. Body products, you know, our cleaning products are incredible. So that is so important for you to realize is that when you buy gifts for any occasion, you should be buying from your own store because then you're marketing to people and introducing them products that they would have never purchased themselves possibly. And then they're introduced to it and then guess who they're going to come to for more bars, more body products, more laundry, whatever, they're going to come to you. All right, go ahead and if anybody has any questions, unmute yourself and I'll be happy to answer any. And if there are no, then we'll get done a couple minutes early. Is there any questions that I can answer? No? Everybody's up to speed with everything? Okay. Well, thank you all for coming on live, those that have. Make sure that you share these videos. If you're in my downline, I'm going to email this recording to everybody. So if you sponsor somebody soon, before next month, you can send them this email and they can watch the recording. So when they get started, but again, my Zooms for new consultants and reinstated consultants is every third Thursday of the month. And I actually started at 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time instead of 6:30. That is so my bad. I didn't even realize I did that until like halfway through the call because I have guests coming over and I totally screwed up my night. I shouldn't have had guests coming over. So thank you all for popping on. But anyways, you can send the link to them. This is also going to be on my YouTube channel. So if you're subscribed to me, you could always send them the link through the YouTube channel. All right, and again, thank you again, Jasmine, for letting us, pick apart your workstation and use it as a demo. So we really appreciate you, and great job. It's a great example to show what happens when you get yourself out there really fast. All right, bye guys.